I can have your attention, please. For those of you who don't know me, my name's C.L. Doback. I'm Robert's older son, biological one. Probably wondering why we gathered you here tonight, besides Derek's birthday. We got a special surprise for you, Derek, and everybody here. Check.
Dale.
Check.
No, please, Dale.
Check.
I'm begging you.
Check.
You want to shut this down, D-Man?
Yeah, well, just hold on a second.
Derek, for your birthday, we thought we'd roll out a once-in-a-lifetime business opportunity.
Happy birthday, Derek. Prestige. Worldwide.
Prestige worldwide. The first word in entertainment.
First word.
Management.
Financial portfolios. Insurance.
Computers.
Black leather gloves.
Research and development. Putting in the man hours to study the science of what you need.
Last week, we put liquid paper on a bee. And it died.
Security.
And
Investors. Possibly you.
Alright guys, that was just a little bit of humor. Hope you guys enjoyed the humor. So I will show you guys how I would read a set of plans. So this will be my logo. So here we see some civil drawings. This will be general notes. Let's see what we will find here. So these are some abbreviations. Wherever you were to see TC, that means top of curb. FF, finished floor. Yeah, you guys need to memorize these. Just open up a set of plans and the abbreviations are always the same. Alright, these are just general notes. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, so this will be a grading plan. You will find different keynotes. Like right here, number 1. For number 1, you will construct the pedestrian pavement. So let's look for a number 1. This is a number 1 right here. So this is the pavement. So these are details of how the pavement will look. It has a thickened edge with a tooled edge. You need a 1/2 inch. Then they're requiring 6x6 by 10x10 welded wire mesh. So instead of rebar, we're going to use welded wire mesh. It's going to be 5 inches. It's going to have 4 inches of compacted base and 6-inch minimum subgrade. So you have to scarify it and recompact it up to 90%. Okay. Then right here you will find your control joints. These prevent cracking to extend in concrete, so the crack will stop here instead of it going all the way. Now this one's asking for an expansion joint. So let's see the keynotes. So number 1 is concrete pavement. Number 2 is your tooled radius edge. Number 3 is your pre-molded bituminous expansion joint filler. Number 4 is your sealant. Now right here, if you zoom in, like if I were to zoom in right here, number 5 is a backer rod. Okay. Now this one has a doweled cold joint, which is different. So you will do this when you join an existing concrete. So this is existing concrete. We are going to pour against it. They're asking to have a dowel that is 8 inches minimum into that concrete and then into the new one. Let's continue. Now this is a grading plan. So right here, let me split the screen real quick. So right here you will find for number 1 it is a pedestrian pavement. So let's find the number 1 again right here. Number 1. Now this one seems like it's a different type of concrete. Let's see number 6. It says paving, see landscape plans. So for this kind of paving, we would have to look at the landscape plans. It might be pavers. Maybe that's why it's saying you to go to the landscape plans. So we might not do it. Now it's calling out a 0-inch curb mold strip right here. That's for planters. So there's going to be trees right here. Let's see number 4. Yeah, so there's gonna be a planter right here. Number 4. Alright, let's continue. This is the same. Okay, the same details that we saw earlier. Okay, so these are some renders of how the project will look. As you can see, it's going to look very nice. There are some trees. This is a new construction. Okay. This is what the roof garden will look like. The upper walkway, the amenities, the courtyard. This will be the primary entrance. As you can see, this is a sidewalk right here. This will be the pedestrian walkway. Okay. So now right here, there's a site plan. So let me show you guys real quick how I would do the site. So I would go to my legend and I'll see where there is concrete. So wherever I see this, there is concrete. So let me get my area tool right here. It'll be on your right. And for the subject, I will put site work, since that's what this is. And then for the label, I will put concrete. Okay. Now I will just click where I see it. So I see it right here. Okay. Now I see it right here too. Let me see where else can I see it. I'll see it right here too. Where else can I see it? I think right here where the, see how far it extends. I'll just say it's up to right here. Up to right. Up to right there. And now we have right here, there's some more concrete. Let's go all the way to right here. It seems like it goes up to right here. Okay. Where else does it look like there's some? That's a planter. I think that is. Then there's a little area right here. Okay. Alright. So that's how fast I estimated the site work concrete. And as you guys remember, it was 5 inches. So right here I will add my depth, which is 5 inches. And I want it to be cubic yards. Okay. And then I have to add the scale. So the scale, 1/8 equals an inch. And now let's see what it is right here. Okay, so just the pavement is 15 cubic yards. Okay, Perfect. So let's continue. See what else we'll find. So this right here is a floor plan. Let me show you guys a floor plan real quick. So the floor plan, you would find the apartment units. So this one's telling you it's 104. This unit's number 104. It's 256 square feet. And right here is showing you the closets. This seems like it's the kitchen because this looks like it's the kitchen sink. Yeah. Then this right here is the restroom. So like it's a bathtub, water closet, the lavatory. Okay. So now let me show you guys an interior elevation. So let's say you were to take a picture of this side. This is what it will look like. 2A. So this is if you were to stand here and you were to face that way. This is what it will look like. Okay. And then same here. This was number 2. It seems like this area is this area, or well, it's actually this area. The bed is right here. Actually, yeah, it's facing that way. So this bed is here, and this sink is right here. So if you were to stand here and you were to face this way, this is what it would look like. Okay. So let's continue. And today I will show you guys how to do concrete. Alright, so these are elevations. So this is the north side of the building. So if you were to stand outside and look at the north side of the building and take a picture, this is what the building will look like. And the east and the corner will look that way if you were to stand in those faces. The west, on the west side, we could see some stairs. These look like there are steel stringers, and the guardrails look simple. When I used to work for a structural steel guy, I think we were charging 130 a linear foot. Please do not use my number to estimate these, but I think that's how much we were charging. I can't remember. It was about 2 or 3 years ago, or maybe longer. By the way these years go by, I can't remember. But this is what this elevation looks like. Okay. Yeah. Here you can see another elevation. This is actually, yeah, here you can see another elevation of the stairs. Look how nice they look. They look like they will be made out of steel. Okay, so now these are the building sections. So what is a section? A section is like when you make a sandwich and you put the bread, the ham, the cheese, the lettuce, the tomato, and any other ingredient you would like to add, and then you slice it in half, and then you see the different layers. So that is what you're looking at here. So this will show you what the subgrade will look like. Then the beams, the columns, the rooms. So right here is showing you how this room will have the water closet. Yeah, so that's what a section is. So that's different from an elevation. An elevation shows you the face, and a section shows you the different items, the different layers. There's another section. So right here you can see the stairs. Here you would find a door schedule. So if you wanted to know what kind of door you need in any area, you will check here. So doors number 1 through 6 are exterior doors. They're gates. And then it seems like 100 to 501 are for the inside of the building. 501 is for the storage room. Okay. Some of these doors require them to be 45-minute fire rating, so you have to be careful with that. Make sure that they are 45-minute fire rating. See some of these. Okay, now these are details. Like this one shows you how the slab on grade will look. So we need undisturbed soil. We need a minimum of 4 inches of base of 1/2 inch clean aggregate. Then they're requiring a 10 mil vapor barrier so that water doesn't go up. And then the slab. Alright. There's a detail of the ADA base cabinetry at the sink. So this is your P-trap. And then this will be your, this should be your sink already. Okay. Let's continue. Alright, so now these are the structural drawings. Okay, let's see what we will find here. So there's a structural table of contents here. So it's saying we will find some general notes, abbreviations, and the sheet list. Then on the next page, we'll find general notes, so general structural notes. Then on S0.1, we will find typical concrete details, and so on. Okay. So let's dive in. Okay, so submittals. Here is telling you. Submittals are basically you have to show them the material you're installing so they know you're installing the appropriate material. So make sure you read the plans right and you know the concrete design mix. Let's look for this one. Okay. Okay, so right here it's highlighted already. It's telling you that the foundation's design mix has to be 3000 psi at the 28th day. Has to be normal weight, and the max aggregate size is 3/4 inch for the foundations. Now it seems for the slab it's 3000 psi at the 28th day as well. The water to cement ratio is 0.6 and this one's 0.45. And the max aggregate size is 3/8 of an inch. Okay, perfect. And it shows you your rebar as well. Okay, so that looks perfect. And then it's telling you your form work. So it's telling you to remove your forms and shores 48 hours if they're footings, power caps, or gravings, and in 72 hours if they're forms for columns, walls, and side forms. Okay. So let's look at the drawings. Let's see how they look. Okay, so this is these are the steps in the continuous footing. Look how the rebar looks. Okay. Let's continue. This is a trash enclosure. This is the detail of an elevator pit. So this is the slab on grade. There's a keyway. This is it looks like it's going to be a steel column. Then you have a stem wall. And then you have a slab right here. It's telling you the rebar needs to be number 5 at 12 inches on center, vertical and horizontal. Okay. And this is how the columns will be attached to the concrete. So there's going to be a footing pad. And this will be your continuous footing. And you're gonna tie the steel column to the concrete footing pad and footing and slab by using an anchor rod. And you will nail, this seems like it's plywood, so you're gonna nail plywood onto the plate. And this plate is you're gonna put a plate, a washer, and a nut, and then you're gonna screw it, and that's what's going to hold the column down. For in case there's an earthquake, if this pulls up, this will be pulling down, so this will stay stuck. That's how we survive earthquakes here. If you wanna know how wood stir framing looks, is what it looks like. Okay. See how they nail it? Boom, boom. This is hardware. It says 834 on each side. This is for your shear walls. Okay. This is what your column. Look, it says HSS column. So this is a hollow structural steel column. Then this will be a plate that they fabricate, and so the structural steel fabricator, he'll show the concrete contractor where he needs these, or the contractor will see with the plans where these will go. The structural steel contractor will fabricate these. He's going to give them to the contractor, and then the concrete contractor will form them with 2x4s. He'll put 2x4s right here. He'll place this right on top, and then once the concrete is dry, he'll hammer them out. And then I don't know if the concrete contractor or the structural steel will install the grout, but that's usually how it goes. And this is this plate right here. This is how it looks. This is the column, and these are the, you can see it right here. Right here is telling you the sizes. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so now let's see right here. So, alright, so there is a detail right here. It says footings are clashing. Seems like they are clashing right here. So the elevator footing is clashing into the footing of the building. Okay. So aside from that, let me show you guys how I would do the footing. So I would use my area tool, and I like the color blue, but let me do cyan. So I'll start clicking. So I will click right here. I will click right here. I will click right here. I'll click right here. So as you guys can see, I got the whole footing right there. So right here for subject, I will put foundation, footing, and then I'll put continuous footing. Okay. And then right here, it's saying it's 2 feet, so I'll put 2 feet, and I want it in cubic yards. So let's see, it is 98.5 cubic yards. Okay, I will just say it's 100 though, since I missed a couple spots. So I will just say it's 100. Okay. So now from there, it's telling me we have some isolated footings. So those are footing pads. So we have F1, F2, F3. So let's look for them. So I will get my area tool right here. Let me do it green. So there is an F3 right here. And then this one, I'll call it foundation pads. And this one is called F3. Okay. Alright, so now wherever I see an F3, I will place this one. So I see one right here. I see another one right here. And I see another one right here. Okay. Alright, now I see another one right here. Let me spin this the right way. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Alright, now let me see. So there's an F2 right here. Let me drag this one right here. Okay. Let me change it to F2. And let me change the color to orange. Okay, and then I see another one right next to it. Okay, now right here I see an F1. Okay. So it seems like those are all the footing pads. Okay, and let me see. They are all 2 feet deep. Okay, now there's a 6-inch slab. Let's do it real quick. So I am guessing that it will be, let's see. So this is the slab right here. It is 6 inches. So the slab is 53 cubic yards, 100 and 113. So today we estimated 100 plus 12.5, so 100 and let's say 113 plus 53. So we did 166 cubic yards of work today. Okay. Perfect. I hope you guys learned. I hope my next video will be slower. I'm sorry I was nervous today. I will admit. But thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I will be adding more videos on how to read construction drawings. Thank you.